Here's why you should create multiple gigs and never rely on one gig on Fiverr. Hi, my name is Arbel, and I've been a professional freelancer for the last 10 years. But for the last 6 years, I've been using Fiverr as my main source of income. I'm a level 2 seller, and I have over 3,000 5-star reviews, mainly on my voiceover gig. I'm a voiceover artist and newly UGC creator as of 2022. Based on personal experience and learning the hard way, do not rely on one gig for your Fiverr success and for your income. Whether that is a side hustle, whether that's a main source of income like for me, because you will experience extreme highs and extreme lows. In January of 2022, after relying on one gig, my voiceover gig for the last 5 years, I experienced an extreme low. Why haven't I had more gigs up until this year? Well, the last 5 years, I've had the freedom, because of Fiverr, to start a family. So I had my 2 kids back to back, 2 under 2, and we moved across the country 2 times in 5 years. So I've been a little bit busy on my personal side of my life. Professionally, though, as of 2022, I decided to take it up a notch. My kids are settled, I'm back home with my family, and now I am taking Fiverr to the next level. And what that means is creating additional high-performing gigs. January of 2022, I edited my pricing on my voiceover gig 2 times in the same month. And this is what happened. I got completely deranked. So I learned a couple of things. And the first thing I learned was 1, do not edit your gig more than 1 time a month. If you've experienced a drop-off similar to this, it could be that you went into your gig and edited too many times. I have found that to be true every single time for the last couple months, that every time I edit, my impressions go down. The second thing I learned was to create multiple gigs so that I'm not relying on this one gig to always be performing and to always bring me income steadily. So what I did in February of 2022 is I created a natural video spokesperson gig, as you see here. And what that allowed me to do was to create in the same category, the audio and video category on Fiverr, to create multiple gigs within that same category, but different subcategories. And that gave me exposure to different areas of Fiverr. And when that happened, I was able to get income from multiple streams. Once my video spokesperson gig started getting 10, 15 reviews, I knew that it was time to start introducing even more gigs. During that same time, I joined TikTok. And when I joined TikTok, I started hearing the term UGC more and more often. And after connecting the dots, doing a little bit of research to see what is UGC, I realized that UGC was essentially my natural video spokesperson gig. It was almost the same thing with a different name. And so at that point I said, let me create a UGC gig on my Fiverr account. And when that happened, I've increased my income again. So by creating a second gig, which is almost the same thing, I've now increased my income and I'm not relying on my voiceover gig to carry the weight of my income. Then, doing even more research, I found that in the same realm of what I'm already doing is unboxing videos. And unboxing videos is for Amazon, for product, for e-commerce stores, where they want to show user-generated style content for their products that they can use on their Amazon storefront, their Amazon product listings, or even their website. And when I introduced that gig, again, increased my income, increased my traffic to my profile, getting more gigs, more offers, more buyer requests, and everything started improving. And let me tell you, just now, we are September 22nd, 2022. Just this month has my voiceover gig recovered from my January mishap, from my January deranking. It has taken 9 months to get back to the amount of impressions I had before I changed my gigs, which were around 2,000 impressions a day. It took me 9 months. So if I did not create those other gigs, I probably would have had to find another job. because my voiceover gig has not fully recovered from that D ranking. So it is crucial that you have multiple gigs, not the same subcategory, not the same service. You want to look at the Fiverr main category that you're in and look at the subcategories that you can do with quality. So you do want to offer gigs that you can offer with quality, with service, and with enjoyment, because you want to enjoy what you're creating, because that will come through in your order deliveries. Customers will appreciate it, the enthusiasm, and they'll leave you a good review and even tips. So it is critical that if you are relying on Fiverr for a main source of income, for a substantial side hustle income, that you create multiple gigs. You definitely can create the same kind of gig, but you want to create multiple gigs in different subcategories under your main category. I hope this helped. Be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you get alerted anytime I create new videos, and stay tuned for so much more freelancing and side hustle incomes such as Fiverr.